Thanks to everyone for watching, and remember we have Vimeo and Patreon pages you can check out too. After removing the wall, ceiling, and floor coverings, it was time for templating. Not very exciting work, but definitely something necessary for the refitting. This really is a two-person job, but the captain had to attend to some non-boat related issues. Unfortunately, it proved to be a little more frustrating than I originally thought it would be.
No!
Alright, got that out of my system. It may seem odd to be taping it from the underside, but it was easier for me to see them trying to look through the plastic and see where exactly I needed to cut.
No.
After I got a few pieces up and felt like it was secure enough, I was able to go to the other side until Mother Nature had a different plan for me. At this point, I had tape sticking to itself, tape sticking to the wrong places of the plastic, and now the wind was fighting me. But waiting for a better weather day was really not an option. We've had a lot of slowdowns because of the rain, and we just have to take advantage to working anytime we get the chance. Pulled myself back together and got the job done. Here you can see I've completed the templating for the ceiling, and it really was a must, although I had done a lot of measuring. Because it's a curved surface, it is coffered, and it has different points to where you can attach your material. I felt like templating was really something I needed to do. I did. I taped it up in various places and cut little slits and holes in it, but I realized that in order to take it down, I needed to cover the back of the tape, otherwise it would stick all the plastic onto itself. So that's something that you need to make sure that you do if you decide to do a template like this. Okay, now I've templated around the door. We're going to do one solid plywood piece from the floor to the ceiling. It's at like 52 inches, so I'm going to have to run it long ways. But anyway, so now that's templating to get a good solid piece around the door opening. I also templated the bulkheads. We are going to be adding exterior grade plywood as a reinforcement because the captain increased the height of the stoop throughs by about 20 to 24 inches so we can truly pass from the front of the boat to the back of the boat. And the opening is a pretty rough cut, so the new wall and the doors that we plan to add should make everything look a lot better too. Some more of the bad weather we had started getting used to. Next few days it's going to continue to rain. Be relaxing, designing. You can't work if it's raining. Not outside anyway. Oh, I just felt a drop.
I just saw it.
Well, okay. This moves to the head of the list. No drips in the boat. What?
Just think of how much rain we're keeping out. I mean, a little drip's nothing compared to what's coming down.
Oh, right.
Most of it's out of the boat.
So what we're striving for is to have most of the rain on the outside of the boat. I'm striving for no rain on the inside of the boat. How about that? Right?
All boats leak.
Some of our sketches back here, actually those weren't filled. But there is a lot in here. I mean, note after note after note, sketches and all. I mean, I like this. We'll see what else. Unable to do a lot of work, we spent the rest of the day designing and sketching. Click here and check out our last video to see how this happened.
Time for a new Bimini, wouldn't you say?
Predictable weather today, not really sure, so we're going to head to a beach. Find a sandbar. Today, the direction in which the winds are blowing is opposite from the current, which causes us to be hit kind of on our side, and even in small waves rocks us quite a bit. So got a new shackle, and we're putting out a stern anchor, right? Is that what we're doing?
Yep, put out a stern anchor and keep the waves off our beam.
I'm gonna set the anchor on, where do you put the anchor?
I'm gonna set it on the sandbar, pull us in closer so we can step off the boat a little easier too.
Yeah, that's a nice surprise whenever you think the water's 2 feet deep and then
It's 6 feet.
it's 6 feet.
Love clear water, but sometimes it can be deceiving.
Don't mind getting wet, but like to be prepared for when you're gonna go completely under. Okay, yay. Sounds
All right,
great.
let's
Do
go.
it. Do it.
Do it.
I appreciate all this knowledge you are laying down on me and you're filled with to make it better. The weather is so unpredictable. Yesterday is when we got caught in 50-mile-an-hour gusts. And though today looks pretty nice, we're going to head kind of far out, and then the waves started getting bigger again. And we'll just keep our fingers crossed for some sun today, even though we're minus the Bimini. All right. Yay, good job. Thank you.
What are you getting down there? We'll take some Smirnoff.
Marshmallow. He likes to do this. It's good to hydrate when you're drinking, so.
Yep. Power off. That's my drink recommendation.
Power off?
Smirnoff and Powerade.
Oh. 1800 is party tequila.
And tequila, we found out, is one of the very few alcohols
I didn't find that out. I knew it.
that is an upper.
Yeah.
I found out when you told me.
That's right.
I don't know what I'm saying. I mean,
He hasn't even.
I see you.
Meditative sailing.
I don't know if you can make out the bottom, but we're in about 16 feet
Woo!
on a beam breach. Wave height. Wave height between 1 and 2. Wind about 5 knots. Very great.
Emerald green water.
Emerald green water. And this is our sunset sail for the day.
Partying in the sun, swimming and sailing can take a lot out of you, and sometimes it takes a while to get going in the morning. But this morning, once we do get started, we head out to the reef. Although it's not a very bright day, the sea is calm. When the water is as calm as this, we would normally spend the whole day at the reef, but all this cloudiness makes for the visibility to be a little lessened. So we decided to have a nice smooth cruise and head to find another sandbar and party it up again. With the motor up, we can get our draft down to about 12 inches, so it's real easy to beach a boat like the McGregor. We love cruising and we love sailing. I probably find more peace when I'm sailing than any other time in my life, but it can also be a lot of work. And we do love exploring what's under the sea, under the water, but finding a shoal or a sandbar and just beaching the boat and relaxing and goofing off, having a good time is one of our favorite things to do.
But I can't see you.
And check us out at patreon.com/sailing and fun and on Vimeo.
Yes!